Hi there, welcome back to my channel, fellow investment mindset members. Today I'm rather excited to share a stock which I think would have potential for a bigger run, hence bigger profit for investors who buy into this stock. This stock is none other than Vsolar Group Berhad, ticker Vsolar, trading on Bursa Malaysia. As usual, before I start, let me share an overview on what this company is doing. Vsolar Group Berhad is an investment holding company based in Malaysia. The company is mainly engaged in the production of renewable energy, media publishing, software solutions, and related services. The company operates in 4 business segments, namely, publication segment comprises of sales from the magazine and advertisements activities. Trading segment comprises of trading of computer software, which also contributes a major part of revenue. Solar energy segment comprises of production and supply of solar energy, and other segment comprises of investment holding, trading, and distribution of software, providing information technology services and dormant companies. Most of its revenue comes from the Malaysian market. Now let me share the technical analysis I saw on Vsolar. If we are to look at its monthly time frame chart, we could see that Vsolar stock was once trading at a high of 33 ringgit Malaysia way back in year 2005. As by looking at the chart, it is clear to us that Vsolar is now trading at one of its all-time low range. Now, if we are to look at its daily time frame chart up close, we could see that the candle in the past was different compared to its recent past few days candle. If we look at its candle with effect from 1st June this year, we could see a clear candle body versus the past candles. This is because in the past, Vsolar was trading at a huge public float of about 4.8 billion before it did a consolidation of its shares for every 30 into 1 share with effect from 25th May this year. About 1 week later, after Vsolar share completed its consolidation, its public float now stands at around 161 million versus 4.8 billion in the past. Now, this is why in my previous video on Icon Offshore Stock, I did mention that voluntary share consolidation by a public listed company is actually a good thing for the stock. It makes it easier for the stock to trade at its real potential and value. Now comes to the exciting part. Why did Vsolar stock soar on the 1st of June recently by 50% with a volume of 44 million versus its average volume of 16 million, which is about 3.6 times its average volume, and on the second day it continued the upsurge to make a new daily high of 35.5 cents for retracing back to close at 29 cents, which was another surge of 20%. A total of 70% rise in the stock price in mere 2 days makes sense for the stock to do a pullback. When Vsolar stock got into my radar on 1st of June with such a high upsurge in price, I did not FOMO in to buy. Instead, I put it under my alert list to buy in should Vsolar stock fall back to under 19 cents. And I got the alert notice yesterday and bought into Vsolar at around 18.5 cents yesterday, and today I decided to add on to my position when I saw a confirmed uptrend. Here, let me show you what I mean. This is Vsolar 15 minutes chart. See how a descending triangle was formed and how this morning there was a big green candle breaking out from its descending trend line. Usually when a breakout occurs on the descending triangle, it can be powerful to expect for an upsurge. A full upsurge would usually bring the stock back up to around 32 cents. The probability of this upsurge is about 80 to 85%. But if we want to be conservative, we can sell when it reaches a fib retrace of 50, that is around 27 cents. To me, the probability of Vsolar to surge back to a full of 31 to 32 cents is there. In view of its latest earning ended May this year, we could see how Vsolar revenue recorded almost 73% jump quarter over quarter, and based on its latest earning report, we could also see that Vsolar has finally recorded a net profit of earning per share 11 cents versus loss of 0.02 cents per share in the past year. Usually, when a company turns from a loss-making to a profit-making one, the potential for the upsurge in the stock price is high, since the market would now have to re-evaluate the true value and potential of the stock. Hence, the surge in the stock usually might run to weeks and even 1 to 2 months, though in between there would be a pullback in the stock price, which is normal, but it usually continues to make a higher low and higher high. And fundamentally, I am happy to see that Vsolar has been adding value to the shareholder, where we could see that the equity has been increasing steadily in the past, and the total debt to equity ratio is only around 1.71%, which is under 1, and that is a good sign. And Vsolar meantime also has a strong balance sheet with a quick ratio of 3.7 times, which shows that Vsolar has ample working capital in meeting its current obligation. For an income-producing company to still have such a strong working capital, it would soon be reflected on its stock prices. And personally, I do believe in the future of solar industry. Globally, solar PV capacity is set to almost triple over the 2022 to 2027 period, surpassing coal and becoming the largest source of power capacity in the world. There is also a report forecasting an acceleration in the installation of solar panels on residential and commercial rooftops, as it helps consumers to reduce energy bills. And come to think of it, I find it interesting that Vsolar Consolidation happened to complete prior to the releasing of its May quarter earnings result, which was released on 31st May recently. Do you think it's coincidental, or the management has already pre-planned all this, since the management should know that the company is growing and have the potential to turn into profit very soon? So by consolidating its shares for every 30 to 1 would help to reduce its total public float to around 161 million, which would make it easier for the company to push Vsolar stock price higher. Hence, with all these rationales and combined with the technical analysis I shared earlier, it gives me the conviction to add on to my position onto Vsolar this morning at around 21 cents. I plan to hold on to this trade probably longer, maybe 1 to 3 months, until I see the full value is being reflected onto the stock price. Of course, the stock market is very fluid, so I do not expect a straight days up, but a whipsaw along the way, as long as Vsolar stock continue to make higher high and higher low. I will be holding on to this trade unless if there is some material changes spotted on the chart, which as always I will keep everyone posted via my FB and IG. Of course, I may also be completely wrong in my thesis, so always do your due diligence before you embark onto any kind of investment. If you found value in my video, do smash on the like button to let me know that. May the good Lord bless you and your family abundantly, and I shall see you again in my next video. Bye!